finally see it, embracing the version of me that's changing. I first told you about no doubt my hair was locked. Then I told you about, then I realized I was changing. So I'm gonna throw some links in the chat once I see anyone is in my chat. And once I get to that chat, I'm gonna throw some links to those last two videos in there so you can see those videos. But for me, honestly speaking, right now, it's definitely the visual. The visual is like the biggest thing of all right now because when I started, my hair did not look like this. Did not look this full, this thick, this healthy, this color. It wasn't this long, none of that. You know, so I'm so grateful to have made it here. It was a hard journey to get here. I will not lie. But if you know, you know. And for those of you who know me in real time, you guys know this is not how my hair looked in the beginning, you know. So the visual eternal alignment for me was everything. I was really stuck for a long time on the look. How did it look? Was it right? Was it wrong? And that stressed me out. But I ain't gonna go there. We already know that. Talked about that. Been there, done that. Moved on. We discussed that 1,000 times already. But I say all those things just to say that look at me now. Like literally, look at me now. Like it is such a 365, and I'm so grateful and I appreciate it so much. The transition has been amazing. Like I really was thinking at some point that I couldn't do this, that this was never gonna work for me, and it did. I just put those links in the chat for you. Those are the links you're gonna see from my last two videos that lines up into this, you know. And again, I'm so excited I made it. I wanted to give up so many times, you know. Having dreadlocks has been one of the best friends in my entire life. It was so many times I was gonna quit. I thought I was gonna be pretty, couldn't pull it off. I was gonna grow. I was weird or I was gonna look stupid, but all that was for nothing because my hair did what I had to do. It looks great. I love it. I get comments about it all the time. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be on this journey right now. I wouldn't have this experience right now. So I'm so humbly grateful to have made it here. The transition was long though. It was tough. It was not easy. It took a year plus to get here, you know. And again, I'm now at the phase of no more worry, no more doubt, no more stress, no more anxiety, no more comparing myself to anyone else. Because I don't have to, because I've made it. I made it on the journey. I am here. I am her. She is she. I am she. I did that, you know. And again, now the glow is external. You know, it was internal in the beginning, but now it's both internal and external. It's both internal and external right now because now I know it. Now people know it. Now there's no confusion, there's no frustration, there's no nothing. I made it. If I can do it, you can do it too. And that's why I wrote an ebook about this. But stay to the end of this video, you'll hear more about that ebook. Honestly speaking, it ain't for everybody. I'm happy I stayed. Happy I stayed. I hope you guys stayed if you're on the journey too. And the transition was different. You know, the transition came with, you know, having confidence, getting attention, liking the attention, not being insecure, not comparing myself. It came with all of those things. And it's just all those things, it came to actually seeing with my own eyes and not overthinking, overlooking. In addition to that, it also came with, you know, I can do this. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my. It came with all of that. It came with no longer needing to try to pair the outfits or do the dramatic makeup. It came with a boost, like a level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It came with that energy. Like, okay, I got this. Like, all right, it's only gonna get better. Like, it's gonna grow longer. It's gonna possibly get thicker. I'm gonna do more with it. You know, it's going to do all those things. And who doesn't want that? You know, you get locks to grow, mature, have them healthy, play with them, do different styles, do different colors, you know, join a community, not have to do your hair. We do it for different reasons, you know. So for me, embracing the change, like, wow, I did all that for nothing. I didn't do none of those things before. I'm mad I went through all those things, but it's part of the journey. You live and you learn, you do stuff, you make mistakes, you know, potato, potato, tomato, tomato, whatever, right? So there's so much good stuff to say at this point. There's just so much good stuff to say, you know. I don't have to wake up and, you know, try to separate my hair every morning, you know. I don't have to worry about, you know, my hair looking crazy and no one knows what it is. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about, you know, looking disheveled. I don't have to worry about, you know, it looking, you know, super dry and you know, unkept. Although it does get dry sometimes, you know, that will still happen. It does get dry. Like, I'm not gonna take that away. It does still get dry. But I don't have that internal worry and fear anymore. Like, that internal worry and fear took a lot out of me. For 6 years, the first 2 years, I was like, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? What did I do? There was a lot of that. There was a lot of reassurance, a lot of validation, a lot of, people telling me it's okay, stick with it, so bump all of that. I'm out of I'm over all of that, I'm here. I made it. I don't have to worry about none of those things. That's the best part. So now the external and the internal are all together. Now no one can tell me nothing, like Kanye West said. You can't tell me nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. So, again, having that issue of control, no longer have the issue of control. No longer have to worry about, you know, trying to tame it, trying to control it, trying to make it do what I want to do. I don't gotta worry about none of those things. All of those stress, anxiety things are gone. And people in the first 2 years, and for me, first 2 years, I had all that going on. I was just overwhelmed. It became more than I thought I could handle, and I was just over it. Period, straight blank, over it. So I want to know, people in real time, people in the chat, people catching the replay, do you have dreadlocks? What was the worst part for you in your journey? For me, I can definitely say, was controlling everything, trying to control my hair, trying to control the look. That was the biggest part for me, trying to control everything. But once I realized I needed to control everything, everything got a lot better. Hence where I am now. Embracing this change. I did that. People want to have conversations with me when they see me, it's a conversational piece all the time. People comment how long it's growing, how great it looks. They can't believe it. Like, wow, like I feel like you just started the other day. If those compliments still come, the confidence is there. But just not having to worry about all those little small things. Is it lint in my hair? Does it look disheveled? Does it look dry? Does it look thirsty? Does it look like locks? Are people confused when they see me? I ain't got to do none of that no more. And that's the best thing about it, because who wants to walk around looking weird to the point where no one knows what's wrong with them? Nobody. Nobody at all. Again, from me to you, thank you guys for pulling up on me, watching my show, watching this live stream, jumping in my chat, giving me views and, support and all of that. I appreciate all of that. As I have an ebook out right now on Amazon and on Gumroad. The ebook is called What Actually Mattered, When Did Matter in My Lock Journey. You can definitely cop that if you're thinking about getting locks, you're curious, you don't know where to start, what to do, how, what's what, you're just oblivious to everything in the journey. That ebook is for you. You can check the link in my bio to find out more about that. And outside of that, just knowing you rock. Whether it looks pretty or not, you rock. And that's another, embracing moment right now too. Just embracing that it it's a transformational piece. I did, and I started again. It's a transformational piece. It's only for the bold. It's not for the weak. It's only for the strong. But just wanted to recap on all those things. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for sticking in and being here, talking to me in real time. It's so appreciated. Until next time, peace, y'all. Have a good one, and check out those 2 links. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Bye.